Today on the show,
we have to hold out hope.
Time is running out to rescue the missing Titanic sub. That's where we're starting the 7 from the Washington Post. I'm Jeff Pierre. It's Thursday, June 22nd. Let's get you caught up with today's 7 stories. The oxygen supply on the missing Titanic sub is estimated to run out today. The tiny submersible vanished Sunday during a trip to the Titanic wreck in the North Atlantic. It was carrying 5 passengers. Yesterday, chairman and co-founder of Horizon Maritime Services, Sean Leet, spoke at a news conference to give updates on the rescue.
The equipment that's been mobilized for this is the finest in the world, the most capable in the world. We have to hold out hope. I think, as you're aware, there's still life support available on the submersible, and we'll continue to hold out hope until the very end.
A multinational fleet of ships and planes is searching a patch of ocean twice the size of Connecticut for any signs of the craft. We'll have live updates today at WashingtonPost.com. The search has been challenging. The ocean floor is crowded with pieces of the Titanic's wreckage, making it harder for sonar to identify the sub. The ocean floor is so deep, few vehicles are able to search at that depth. And ocean currents are strong enough that they could have pushed the submersible away from the shipwreck. The CEO of the company that operates the sub is one of the 5 people on board. He said last year that he was worried about the vessel not surfacing. Number 2, a deadly tornado ripped through a small town in Texas yesterday. Violent storms caused severe destruction and fatalities in the northern town of Matador. According to one official, the western part of the town was completely wiped out. Across the state, storms left hundreds of thousands of homes without power as of late last night. The extreme weather is taking place in the middle of a record-breaking heat wave. Number 3, a gas explosion at a restaurant in China killed at least 31 people. This happened in Yinchuan. That's the capital of a northwestern region in China. State media reported that 7 other people were injured. Officials say the blast was caused by a gas leak. Workers were replacing a broken valve when the explosion occurred. Number 4, violence is flaring up between Israelis and Palestinians. Israeli settlers rampaged through a Palestinian village in the occupied West Bank yesterday. This happened a day after 4 Israelis were killed by Palestinian gunmen at a gas station. These incidents were the latest in a series of tit-for-tat attacks that are threatening to tip the region into a new, deadlier period of violence. All of this is happening as Israel is seeking to expand its settlements in the West Bank. Number 5, the U.S. is getting older and more diverse. The median age in the U.S. inched up to 38.9 years over the past year. This is according to new estimates released yesterday by the Census Bureau. If you're wondering what that means, the median is the age at which half the population is older and half the population is younger. The change is a reflection of the baby boomer generation and their children getting older, combined with declining birth rates. Census data also tells us that the Hispanic, AAPI, and Black population all increased, while the number of white people declined. There's also been a net increase in immigration. Number 6, the NBA draft is tonight. The San Antonio Spurs are expected to take Victor Wembanyama with the number 1 pick. The 7'4" Frenchman is probably the most exciting prospect since LeBron James. Aside from other big-name prospects like Brandon Miller and Scoot Henderson, you can expect a few teams to make some news with trades. The Celtics have already made a deal with the Wizards and Grizzlies, sending out Marcus Smart but adding Kristaps Porzingis, another unicorn in his own way. The draft starts at 8 p.m. Eastern. It'll air on ABC and ESPN. And at number 7, lab-grown chicken took a step closer to your dinner plate. The meat is made from real animal cells, but with no slaughter. U.S. regulators gave 3 companies the green light yesterday to begin making it and selling it. But you can hold off on rushing to the grocery store to find some. The chicken will be sold in restaurants first. It's expensive and it's difficult to make, so it could be years before you can buy it for yourself. And just like that, you are all caught up. If you haven't already, subscribe to the show and make sure you tell a friend about it too. Share the love. I'm Jeff Pierre, and I will meet you back here tomorrow.